Back to some drawing here. We're going to be doing a little bit more drawing on this cover here, which if you were watching the stream yesterday, you might notice we've done a lot more work on this since yesterday. Excuse me. So yeah, this is the cover we were working on yesterday. So Atom Bomb is almost done. He's pretty much done. So we're gonna tilt this and work a little bit more. Yep. Excuse me, guys, just sniffling a little bit. Forgot to take my allergy meds. But yeah. Hopefully we get some more people in here hanging out. And yeah, coming out pretty good here. And like I was saying yesterday, it connects with this cover, which we drew the other day. See, it makes a bigger picture, which is fun. So I'm going to have a few of these available at Gross Card Con, along with this. This is the back of the cards, by the way. And there you're getting a little bit of a preview right there. A Gross Card parody set by Victor Moreno. And there are 8 cards in this set. I'm calling it a promo set because there is basically, there's 5 cards that were drawn for this set that I was going to do the Kickstarter for, which I still am. And then there's 3 cards that were reworked from other fan sets I've done. It's like the same drawing, but new background, recolored. Oh yeah, I got the set done. It's all here. I can show you guys all the cards. I might do it again. I might show you in a little bit. But you've already seen that the first card in the set. So here it is right here. See, because he's low pan and he's stinky, like a stinky pan, because, you know, he farted or whatever. He does not like it. So this is card number 1 here, Stinky Pan. A character that's never been parodied in GPK yet, by the way. We finally got one of the Storms, but no Low Pan. And here's one of the reworked cards I did. This was in Gross Vegas, which I did a couple years ago. It just has a different background. And a lot of people wanted to get a card of this guy again. So he's in this set. It's an 8-card set. There's only going to be 25 of the sets. Each set, you get the all 8 cards and a sketch card. So, right. See if I want to. Do you guys want to see another card? Here's another reworked one from. This is Evil Presley. Get it? Oh, yeah, you do. Well, now he shows up with a different background in this set. Evil Presley here. Las Vegas sign, because, you know, Gross Card Con. But yeah, a lot of people like this sketch, so I thought he'd show up again. See, the background kind of looks like those curtains he had behind him in Joker. So I may sell some of those ahead of time. So if you guys are interested, let me know. They will come in a glass case, like a 2-piece glass case. So nice display item. I know. I remember even Smokin' Joe came up to look at it when I had it at Gross Card Con. He's like, "Dude, that looks beautiful." That was so funny. I was like, thanks. He looks really good. The Nat Jones version of Atom Bomb, which is now an official character since he was on the cover of GPK Origins. I'll just show you guys what all the cards look like in case you're wondering. So here's Joaquin Joaquin, right? Obedient Rod. What does that say? Bye, bye, bye. Is this card a statement? Perhaps. Maybe I should have written Chrome Bookworms. But that one's pretty cool, I think. Then we got Crystal Blake. I like that one. He's pretty detailed. There's a lot of little details on him. And every set needs an atom bomb, so we've got Scanner Tanner. That's all blood. If you've ever seen the movie Scanners, you know where this is coming from. All right. Here's Evil Presley again. Here's Devil's Dwight. Covered in bird poop. And there's Stinky Pan again. And the last one in the set, we've got Pie Monster. If you don't know what this is from Hereditary. So you got Hereditary, Big Trouble in Little China, The Crow, Elvis, Scanners, Friday the 13th, Part 6, They Live, and Joker. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna do a whole Kickstarter set with these. This will be different because I want to show off the drawings a little bit more, you know. And there's other characters that aren't finished that we're gonna be in here that will be in here, like Michael Myers and the Tar Man from Return of the Living Dead and a couple others. So I think it's probably gonna end up being something like a 15 card set. But these 8 are the promos, so that way if you get them, you know what the set's going to be like. They all have the same back. And then we'll have some stretch goals for, like, you know, big print versions and some enamel pins and buttons and stuff like that. But I just wanted to, like, get these out, so that's kind of the launch. And like I said, there's going to be 25 of these promo sets. And that should be fun. You know, like I said, in person, you can buy them at Gross Card Con. Tomorrow, I'll post like if you want to get one and you can't be at Gross Card Con, you can buy it from me direct. I'll sell a few sets. I still need some to bring to the show out of the 25 because I can't get any more cases than 25. But you know, I want some of these to end up with people who are into them. You know, rather than just flippers, because I know there's gonna be a lot of flippers at that show. I think this card is awesome, by the way. It's just like, I think it's so funny. You know, it does capsulate my thoughts on certain things. So there we go. So this is probably why you should get this set, because I will not make this card again. You know, I just like obedient rod, purchase, buy, obey. But yeah, that's the set right there. And then we're going to have some of these. And then I'm going to work on some sketch cards. Actually, let's do that. Let's work on some sketch cards. This is a way that you guys can be interactively involved with the set, because there's going to be a sketch card in every pack, in every one of these sets. Hey, what's going on? I'll show off the set again just so you guys can check it out. I know, right? All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to work on some sketch cards for the set. And you guys, if there's a character you'd like to see hit it in the set. Oh, yeah. Well, here, Evo, you get to see a Kulto, a Gross Card parody set that will be available starting at Unicon. It's an 8-card set. Each set is going to have 8 cards and a sketch card inside. And here are the cards. Jokin Joaquim. If you like Hereditary, Pie Monster. Stinky Pan. Devil's Dwight, your new favorite holiday. And there's a lot of detail that, you know, like I said, when you see it in person, you know, you're getting some good stuff here. And all of them do have the same back. There's not a signature spot. So if you want me to sign the set for you, I will sign the set for you for free. Evil Presley. Scanner Tanner. Crystal Blake. And again, like you can see, there is a lot of detail in this guy. And the one that will never be printed again after this set, Obedient Rod. So there you go. Why will I never print this card again? I wonder why. So that is the 8-card promo set for the full Occulto set that will be coming to you guys next year. So now you have a taste. Like I said, it's a promo card set. So they all have the same back. They'll come in a glass case, and each of them is going to have a sketch card inside. So I'm going to draw sketch cards that are going to go in these sets, and then tomorrow you'll see them on their little cases, and they'll have a little, like, one of those tape circles, so they're all sealed, you know, so that way I don't know what's in what. So now's your chance. If there's a character you want to see as a random sketch card in the set, let me know and I will draw it, and it's going to go in this actual sets, because that's what I'm going to do today, is work on sketch cards for this set. Yeah, I'm going to number the sets. So that way everybody knows there's only 25 and I'm not like making extras on the side. You know, if I do a second run of promo cards, the back will be a different color, you know. But these are just exclusive for the show, and I'll sell some. Yep. It's like this first one would have been bigger, but I was only able to get 25 glass cases because right now those are a little hard to find. All right. So, does anybody have any, like, Victor, do a sketch of so and so he's in the set? Boney Joni, Lakey Lindsay. Yeah, I can do one of that one. Let me start off on a easier one for me right now, so that way, you know, one that I don't have to look up a photo reference for. Man, you know, I have a real big thing with snot. You know, I think they pulled back the rule about us drawing boogers and blood and stuff because the last two sets I worked on didn't have that rule. So there you go. That rule is apparently gone. Maybe I'll just draw Boney Joni. I mean, it was called out, so let's do it. And then you'll know the cards in the set, even if I don't know what set it's in. Oh, and these are the two, this is the other thing Avo might not have seen. So, I'm doing, these covers, right, for Gross Card Con. So there's Boney Joni right there. So here's Phantom Forge raising Boney Joni and Dead Ted from the dead with his demonic power from Hot Scott. But wait, there's more. Because look, they make one big picture. Yep, they're all going to be one big thing. So then we're going to have Frankenstein here hanging out with the GPK Origins Atom Bomb, who blew his arm off, and then Walking Ted is walking over to try to catch it. And here's New Wave Dave, you know, tagging up the cemetery. And that's going to connect to a third cover, and they're going to be one big graveyard picture. So yeah, these are all for the con. I'm making a bunch of cool shit for the con. We're going to have these exclusive cards, and then we're going to have some big 11 by 17s of these available as well. And then, I think I pointed it out yesterday, you know, the holidays are coming up, so I drew some ornaments, which my girlfriend painted up. So we've got wooden Christmas ornaments. So yeah, and then we have a bunch of these. Those are the three main designs there, and then I'm gonna have some wooden shining jack-o'-lanterns. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. That and the sets. I know. Find me first because I got all the good stuff. No, we're doing it next year, but at Gross Card Con, we have the promo set for the Kickstarter. So these are the 8. This is to get people excited about the Kickstarter. We're doing an 8-card promo set at Gross Card Con. So it's Stinky Pan, Pie Monster, Jokin' Joaquin, Obedient Rod, which is making his one and only appearance in the set. I wonder why. I wonder why he's only making one appearance in this set. Crystal Blake, Scanner Tanner, Evil Presley, and Devil's Dwight. So that is the 8-card promo set. We'll have 25 of these available. There will be a sketch card in every set. Random. They will all only signed and numbered. So right now we're gonna make these, and like I was pointing out before, we'll also have some sketch covers, which connect to make a giant picture. So get there on Friday so you could see what the giant picture looks like before somebody buys one and ruins the whole thing. Or at least, we'll do a video just so you can see it. Or someone might be a high baller and like buy the whole set so they can get the big picture, you know. Daddy's gonna buy you a big black bird. Oh, see, that's cool if we're all in the same row because that makes it easier. Yeah, and like a couple people asked me, I am not one of the guests for Gross Card Con, so I know they do like a dinner and a breakfast with the artists. I do not. I am not going to be part of those. I don't know anything about it. So, like, pretty much, if you guys want to hang out with me, just come to my table. I had the number yesterday. If you go to unicon.vegas and go to vendors, just go to V and it should say Victor Moreno. You guys know I do a lot of other art. I'm only bringing Garbage Pail Kids stuff to this show. That's all I'm bringing. I'm not bringing my movie screen prints. I'm just bringing Garbage Pail Kids art, I'll be doing sketches. I think if you see yesterday's video, I've got a stack of official return blanks that are like this thick. So if you want to get like a official return, that's going to be a place you can do it and get it the same day. If not, if you can't make it, I know some people are getting FOMO because they can't come. I will have leftovers available here. And then I'll be selling some of the promo sets online here. So I'm only selling these as a set. So there's going to be 25 sets available. Each of them is going to have a sketch card. And they're numbered 1 through 25, and that's it. I won't be selling individual cards, just the whole set. And they all have the same back because that way, I just flip it upside down. So because like it's gonna come in a glass case, and then they're gonna have a sketch card randomly inserted, and it's gonna be in a little glass case. So you can just keep it like this, and then you have your promo for it, or you can open it up and display your favorite card. We have this one, just so you know you got it in Vegas. He's another one that won't be in the actual Occulto set. It's just for the promo. He will be in the actual set. And the actual set, it'll be a little different than this. It won't be so GPK-ish. Like, we'll probably have, like, a different, like, smaller logo so you can see more of the art. And we'll just tweak some of that stuff up. Because most of the art is going to be like this. Just going to be more, like, super detailed. So it's going to be like this guy's going to be in the set. This guy also is only going to be in this promo set because, I don't want to risk upsetting my corporate masters. So there we go. Obedient Rod tells you to buy all the Topps cards. And this guy's also only going to be in this set. He was reworked from the last Gross Vegas set. I knew a lot of people wanted this card, so we just did a different version of it. And we're going to have a big print of this card too at the show. And this one's also going to be in the Kickstarter set. This one is like, you've seen Hereditary, you know what's up. It's a pie. It's because Paimon. And this one, again, here you go. Low Pan, finally in a gross parody set. And this guy here, the Crow. And just to tell you, because this is the kind of guy I am, I like people being able to get originals. So I will have originals from this set available. This is one that didn't from the last gross set I did. There's the original for Evil Presley. Here's the original for Stinky Pan. Here's the original for Scanner Tanner. Here's the original for Devil's Dwight. And so you see there's all this detail here, you know. And here's the original for Crystal Blake. Like I said, look at all that detail. You can see it on the card, you know. And here's the original for Pie Monster. Look at that gooey, all that little line work. And the original for Obedient Rod. Notice I changed this because I was like, you know. But that's the fun stuff. You can always tweak things. But you asked me which is my favorite. I like him a lot. But I don't know. I'm always kind of partial to Devil's Dwight over here. Look how bloody that is. And see, look at that. Just a lot of fun little detail in there. Awesome. So yeah, I will also have these originals available for sale as well. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff. And I also have a few originals from my old sets before that. I also have these, so, you know. That one's from Gross Vegas. That was a set I did a couple years ago for Gross Card Con. This is a set I did, I forget what this was for, but this will also be available. Then we got some wrestlers. There's Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Asuka. So we'll have all of these available at the show. All right. So I'll do some actual drawing now so I don't run everybody off. But like that's the promo set. And we'll have sketch cards. So it's going to be fun. So let's start drawing some stuff for these sketch cards. Because that'll be fun. All right. Boney, Joni. Little birdie told me you guys like to see me draw stuff, apparently. No, I'm just kidding. I know you guys. I appreciate the support because honestly, you know, if you guys don't support what we're doing here or what I'm doing here, then it doesn't happen, you know? All right, so here we go. Again, Occulto. We'll have some of these available tomorrow on the stream, so don't miss out. We're not going to sell them all, you know, we'll just have a few sets available. I think that'll be a lot of fun. All right. Now I'm just looking for a pencil. And if you guys enjoy what's going on, please feel free to give us a like. Likes are what make people able to find us on stream, as I totally butchered the English language there. All right, here we go. I don't draw with mechanical pencils very often. It's kind of funny. But I'm glad I was able to go on stream and show you guys some of what we're doing. If you're just tuning in and you're like, oh man, what did I miss out on? Just let me know. I'll show it off in a little bit again. There's some people in here who want me to draw some stuff. And please feel free to like the stream, share, subscribe. If you enjoy what we're doing here, I'm going to try to be on every day this week. So I don't know if I'll be on Thursday because I might be driving down there. I know, I never got used to using mechanical pencils. It's so funny. I always had one, I'm old, so I used to have one of those like pencil sharpeners, like, apparently it is 0.7. You were correct. I don't even know where I got this pencil. I might have stolen it from a Staples. Shit, I should draw with a mechanical pencil more often. This is one of the nicer bony jonies I've drawn. Yeah, usually I'm like grinding these in here really hard, but I like a little bit of a lighter touch. You guys have seen me drawn. I'm just like, grind that pen in there. Now this card will be in one of the Occulto sketch sets. We're just going to throw it right in there. And then I won't know which one it's in because I'm going to mix them all up before I number them. Probably. I think that might be the only fair way to do it. I mean, two seems fair. I mean, I expect this might not last the weekend, but like I said, if there's demand, we'll do what do you call that? A variant set, you know? Yeah, so if we do put a limit in there, then I will just do two. We'll do two per person. That makes it fair. And you realize since every one of these sets is going to come with a sketch card, they're going to be like probably going to be like 50. And I still think that's fair. That's more than fair. Usually I sell these sketch cards for $50. You're getting a whole set to go along with it. All right. And then we'll do like a booger splat or something. You know what? I'm all for finding enterprising loopholes. I just don't want one guy to come up and buy like all of them because I don't think that's fair. That's some San Diego Comic-Con nonsense. All right, so let's color this kid in. Yeah, all these sketches are going to be in color because that's the kind of service I deliver. The last set I did for Tops wasn't even in color. Now I will say that was a good set. So the last set I did for Tops, I did all in black and white. I thought David Gross said it was coming out in December. All I know is that Vacation is the next retail set. That's all I know. Because usually by now, or usually they have us working on the next retail set. Like the invite usually goes out in November. And I just finished an online set for them that I don't even know when that's coming out or where. If you guys want to know about that, you can ask me about that at the show. I can't really talk about that on here, unfortunately. Yeah. For they pay more for retail, or the people who own Tops Now, Fanatics, they pay more for retail sets than Tops did, but the online sets are the same as Tops paid. Because I know I was paid double what what I was paid for vacation to do bookworms, but I got paid what I did vacation for the last few online sets I've done for them. You know, that also being said, I also do usually do the max possible on every set that I work on. You know, so if like they're like, "Oh, Victor, we need between like," that's what Avo's saying, although I had heard different, you know. Well, either way, it's coming soon because whatchamacallit, I know that Vacation is the next retail, you know, like normal set that isn't like Chrome, you know? Ugh. Yeah, it might just even be the solicitations are funny. It's hard to say. Every time GPK News does a story of it's gonna come out because they paid everybody for it already. You know, they're not gonna eat that. I don't know. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not even a big fan of Chrome. It's just, I guess, you know, they maybe more places order Chrome versus other stuff. Either way, my plan this year is to try to get into doing some base cards so that I can get in on as no, hey, it's all good. Trust me, I vent very often about how frustrated I am for this whole thing cuz whatchamacallit, like I haven't like put up cards for open sale, you know, commissions for like a long time now, and it's just because of the whole like debacle with the returns for the last set, you know? Because I miss just being able to put my cards up and be like, hey guys, I've got cards. Who wants to get a commission? And then, you know, for vacation, I've had to like switch out cards for other people. They're like, I've waited a year. I want my money back. And it's like, I get it. But like, you know, when I've ordered stuff like, you know, put a down payment on a statue or something, like I've had to wait like 3 years or something to get stuff before. You know, that's just how it is in that thing. There's production delays, all that kind of stuff, you know? So it's like I'm not like a bank that just holds your money in escrow, you know? And it's like it sucks, you know? So because of that, I've just held on to the sketch cards I've gone from other sets because I'm like, You know, it just put me off of like offering commissions for a minute, you know? And I've just been working on other stuff. And it sucks because I like that, you know, I like that whole thing. Like, I got commissions and I offer them and then they're gone in like a day, you know? But, you know, it just makes you wonder. It's like at some point, you know, artists are just going to be like, well, I'll just, you know, just use all my commissions to draw Atom Bomb and put them on eBay like everybody else seems to be doing now, you know? And that sucks because all that happens is you're just going to end up with tons and tons of sketches of the popular characters because, you know, artists are like, I can't like offer returns because what if that set gets delayed or something? I mean, Vacation is also the last set that I set my returns in from. Ever since then, I just keep them and nobody's told me anything. So, because Tops has my returns from Vacation, that's the whole crux of the situation. You know, and it's funny because a lot of these people message me and they're like, oh, I already got my Vacation returns from this artist, and they tell me the artist's name. And that's what puts me off because, like, I don't want people throwing my name around like, oh, well, this guy broke the rules, you know, because you tell the wrong person and then all of a sudden you don't get sketch work anymore, you know? And I like doing Garbage Pail Kids, you know? I mean, obviously, if I ever stopped, you know, if, you know, getting sketches or, you know, sketch commissions from Tops, I just do what Mark Pingator is doing and do my own version of them, you know? Which is basically what I'm doing anyway. Because a lot of times the characters I want to draw, you know, you can't draw them unless they're official characters. It just makes the orange pop a little bit more because it gives it a blend of the orange and the yellow. It's like if you do screen prints, like on shirts or whatever, and you're gonna do a dark color, you always do white, and then you do the darker color on top because it makes the color pop a little bit more because it's got a lighter base. That's always how I do it, especially since these colors all blend. So you know you get always some interesting color pops. I always like my colors to look very vivid versus muted. So I just layer everything on top. That's also why I do blacks last, so I don't like smear the colors and they look like dingy. Because see, I'm doing this brown over the orange now. You notice the brown is kind of subdued now. So it's less brown. It's more like kind of just like a kind of a highlight. And then when I go over it with the darkest brown at the end, it'll just look a little more painty to me. Usually I don't go this detailed on her hair, but since I'm mainly just doing her head, I need it to kind of pop more. If you look at a lot of some of John Pound's sketches, he kind of does the same thing too. Like he'll do a lighter color or as the base, and then just go in with darker color on top. It's kind of like an underpainting. You know, like when you do a painting, a lot of times the artist will have done like a grayscale version of the painting before they do color. So that way, like when you color over it, it just kind of picks up those highlights and lowlights. Yeah, that's kind of what I found. Cause like, watch, I'll show you right now. So you notice this. I don't know if you can really see it on here, but I'll try to kind of show you. It's more obvious when the light's directly on it. But look, like it's not the same orange. You know what I'm saying? But it is the same orange. You know, like right here, you can see it like orange, and then the yellow, it just looks like a lighter orange, or a lighter red rather. You know, because when you do a brush stroke, there's, you know, it's there's it's a little transparent. So under here it's just white, you know. But if I put another color underneath and it bleeds a little, it just kind of becomes this color, you know. Because markers bleed depending on the tooth of the paper you use. You know, and I always churn out for like good, you know, stock for my drawings. So it's like at least like this 110-pound paper, you know? Versus if I did it like on cheap paper, I couldn't like really layer color, you know? Because the paper would get soggy and tear when I added new shit to it. But yeah, tomorrow I'll offer some sets for sale on the stream. So I'll call that my gas money sale. Because I'm driving to Vegas. So, you know, gas money. That's what it's all about, ladies and germs. But I am excited for Gross Card Con. I do wish I was part of the official part of it, but they just went with base card artists this year. But like I said, I'm gonna try to. I don't know how busy the show is gonna be, but I will definitely. If it's not that busy, I will probably try to do a stream from the show. I will definitely do some videos. So if you know if there's anybody you guys want to see me interact with, you know, I know Eddie's gonna be there. I don't know if Toothless is gonna be there. But I'm sure there's I think Barry Nigma might be there. I don't know for sure. I have no idea. I just know I looked it up last night, but then I forgot to jot it down. I know I'm not in the GPK. They said I was near the Gross Card Con area, but I don't like know exactly where that is. Like I'm in a regular row. Eddie said I was not that far from him. But I'm going to make it really obvious to find me. I'm going to have a backdrop behind me that's going to have some big GPK prints on it. And my table's just going to have like those sketch covers. Well, I'm not a guest this year, so I get it, you know. But yeah, I just don't want anybody to, you know, because like if I know that when I did GPK Con, Gross Card Con one year, I was a guest, and they had like a breakfast with the artists, and they had like dinner with them and everything, and that was part of the GPK Con ticket. And then like so I think they might be doing that this year, but I won't be a part of it because I'm not a guest. So I'm just letting everybody know that. So but I will be at the table for hanging out, so feel free to talk to me about whatever, because I will just be there probably drawing shit. Yeah, I did it one year, and I know I was at a breakfast. I know I missed the dinner because I was sick that night. So, but I will definitely be around. I am looking forward to it, so it'll be fun. Just keeping it simple should be fun. Yep, 2019. That was the last year I was there. And I remember I did like a big group picture with everybody at the end. There weren't a lot of people at the breakfast, but I remember being there. I don't know. I know David Sauceda or David Acevedo was there, and I hung out with him, and he watched my booth a lot because like I ended up getting a kidney stone at that con, which was horrible. So he ended up watching my booth while I bailed early like every day because I was like in so much pain. I didn't after that I didn't drink soda for like an entire year plus. And now I like drink it but like very rarely. Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember if I got one of those. I don't know. Maybe I showed up late. I feel like I had one. Like his wife made those cookies, I think. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember. It's such a. It doesn't feel like that long ago, but I guess it was a long time ago. But I remember I was at that breakfast. But if you guys are, so you guys, I will take videos of the show and post them on here so you guys can check out what happened, if, you know, sketches and all that. If I go live, that'll also be on here. I have a bunch of sketch covers. There's one I kind of want to do, like set up like a sketch so I could do a little jam piece. You know, like maybe with, what's the Garbage Pail Kid, the executioner guy? Is he not Mad Axe, but I might do something with him and just like lay out some heads and see if I can get some of the different guys to draw one of the heads. You know, like just make it whatever character's head you want, you know, and I'll just set up everything else. Because I think that might be fun to get video of. Because I like doing jam covers, and the last time I got to do one was at Gross Card Con. I also have some autograph cards. I got some cards signed by Danny Trejo and Kane Hodder that have sketches on them, and I'll have those for sale at the show too. So it's gonna be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. Needless to say, I'm bringing a lot of stuff. And anything someone doesn't buy, you guys will have first dibs on. We're almost done with this one. I know, and this is gonna go in one of the sets. So just think, you know, like if this sketch looks this good, you should totally get a set tomorrow when I offer the few limited pairs, because you'll get a rad sketch like this. I'm gonna stop shilling, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited because I feel like I've been talking about this set for like a million years, and it's finally like a real thing. So. Like you guys got to see it, hear me talk about it during, I don't know if it was during the lockdown, but I remember at some point talking about it like forever, you know. I don't know how artists accept cash, but I tell you, this is how I do it. I take cash, I take Square, which is credit cards, I take Venmo, and I take Cash App. That's how I do it. I also take Zelle and PayPal. So I take everything, you know? Like, So honestly, I know a lot of people do cash. So if you want to hit me up with credit cards if that's easier for you, so you can spend cash on people who don't. I take PayPal, but I also take Venmo, which is like the exact same thing as PayPal, but I do take PayPal. And I take Square, which is Apple Pay. And so you just give me your credit card and I tap it and you can stick your card in there and it's just like regular credit card. So it's like super easy. And I always take cash too, you know. So the ones I usually use least are Cash App and PayPal, although I will take them. I am not against those. Because you guys know how it works. You just, here's my email, you PayPal me, and boom. I just don't have like a PayPal reader, you know? I'm like, yep, PayPal me, and then I look and it goes through, and then we're all good. I'm adding some texture to the snot. In case you're wondering, what is oculto? It's just Spanish for occult. Yeah, for some reason no one can pay me friends and family anymore. I think I went over the number. So everything is automatically like, I don't know what CBDCs are. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't do the cryptocurrency stuff, so I don't really know a lot about it. I know for a hot minute everybody was like NFT, NFT, and I'm like, I missed that boat. All right. All right. So this one is going to go into one of the packs. Yeah, not too shabby. So just so you're wondering, it'll be like, say it's like this. See? And then it's all mixed up and you don't know where it's at. So there you go. There's no way of knowing. Because then you're like, oh, what do you call that? Let me do a break. Huh? That's a cool one. Look, I got a Victor Moreno sketch card. What? What? That's amazing. Wow. So, something like that. All right, so that's how that works. And then what else? Yeah, because when we do the actual set, I would like to get some other sketch card artists besides me to do sketch cards because I think that would be cool. You know, I know some of our buddies here do sketch cards, so we'll do the Kickstarter, and then I can have some money to pay them. To throw in some sketch cards in there. You know, like Eddie or Bobby, who I haven't seen in here in a minute, but he's usually here every now and then. Yeah, I don't know a lot of the sketch card artists. I just talked to some. I know David. He just did an official card for the Philly sports show. So he's one of the tops people now. And I got to get in on that kind of stuff. Like I should hit them up, be like, hey, I'm gonna be at Monster Palooza. Let me do an official sketch card for that show. I actually should probably do that because I'm probably the only Tops guy that does do Monster Palooza. Look at me giving myself ideas. All right, so it's 5:44, and well, I'll work on some more of these. I'll work on the cover a little bit so you can see me work on something of substance. Because I'm gonna run this stream till like 6, and that'll be fun. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, you know. But yeah, I'm excited about the set. I think it should be super fun. And like I said, this is Papa over here. That came out pretty good. Also Boney Joni right there. This is a really nice looking dead Ted, I think. He's like, I'm alive? I've only got one eye? Look at that. That's some good depth right there. Alright, so over here we've got... This light does not do my art favors. I know a lot of you guys have got my sketch cards. They always look better in real life than they do in these videos, I swear to God. But yeah, that looks pretty good. So let's work on our buddy Frankenstein's arm over here. We'll do some blends to get it kind of matching up with the other hand. These covers are gonna be 200. Yeah, and I've put a lot of effort in these, and they have a lot of characters on them. I still think that's a fair price, you know? I'll probably do some, like, package deal if you get the whole picture, you know? So that way you save a little bit of money. Because I'm fair that way. I know, he looks pretty dope. There's a lot of cool little line details and stuff. And like I said, he looks better in real life than he's looking on here. Because this thing is muting out my blacks for some reason. I'm like, it doesn't look that muted to me. Like, I look at it in the camera and I look at it in real life. I'm like, that's weird. But I think it's just the way light catches this camera. So just basically picture it like more vivid, you know, which, you know, that's pretty much everything. Like you see in the camera, it always looks more vivid and nice in real life. Ugh, I love this. I love these markers. They just like have such a nice sheen to them. It's like I love video games, but I never have time to play them. So a lot of times lately, I like put people playing video games on in the background, because at least that way it's like, oh, I'm still kind of getting that aesthetic. All right, now we'll do some pink around that. Like, I like how it's like a perfect butcher slice, like plop. Yeah, it's fun. It's crazy seeing people do like speed runs. I'm like, how are you that fast? Like, or sometimes I see people, I'm like, oh, why didn't I think to do that, you know? I'll also have blank covers at the show. So if you want to get a commission done, I'm also going to be available for that. It's funny, the last couple shows I did, I brought blank covers, but it's like, people didn't think to ask for commissions because I didn't really push it. So this year I'm pushing it. There we go. Now we'll add some shading to that. I also made like a run to Spirit Halloween today. It's like picked up a couple things. Tomorrow I'll probably pick up a few more things. I just wanted to make sure I got like some of those killer clown statues, because those will probably be harder to find tomorrow. But there's so much Sam stuff out there. It's like, okay, I'm gonna pick up some Sam from Trick or Treat stuff, and just sit on that for a minute. All right. All right, now that I'm going to add some red to. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right. Let's see. What else do I want to tweak on here? If there's any other characters you guys would like to see me put as sketch cards in this set, let me know, because that'll give me some ideas when I work on that later. Yeah, like that. It's like ploop. And part of me is like, I shouldn't put some sizzle or a little bit of fire. It's like, it's fine. That looks cool. But yeah, tomorrow I will show you guys what the sets look like in the little case once I've assembled a few of them. And then I'll offer up a few of them to you guys, so I have some gas money. And then I think Thursday we're gonna drive out. If not Thursday, very early Friday, and that's gonna be fun. Exciting. We're gonna be in Vegas, Gross Card Con. I'm sure we're gonna do some videos. I'm sure I'm gonna try to do some live streaming. And like I said, if you guys have any cards if you guys want me to sign anything or do commissions if you're down there, let me know. I will be more than happy to do that stuff for you. Bring your Garbage Pail Kid books. I'll sign them, all that fun stuff. So, and I will also do remarks. So that's like if you have one of the comic book covers and want me to draw a sketch in empty space, I will also do that. So super fun. I'm looking forward to it, and If you're not going to be there, I'm going to try to catch you up as much as I can on it, and I will offer you guys some of the stuff I'll be bringing so you don't feel like you missed out, because I know that sucks. But yeah, I think we're pretty much going to go offline. Now we did like 70 minutes here. I think that was a good long session, and we'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully earlier than today. I'm gonna try to aim for 4 or 4:30. But until then, I'm gonna do some drawing, and hopefully you'll get to see a third sketch cover tomorrow. So you guys stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully 4 to 4:30, around 4:30 we'll start. And yeah, we'll be here. And until next time, guys, stay safe. Get GPK'd out. I gotta package up some stuff to mail to some people who bought commissions. And I will be back tomorrow with another stream. And I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in. And yep, see you Friday. All right. So until then, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow. And be safe. Peace out. Laters.